and that's the end of the game.
For my short time playing, that it's just another sloppy Korean-made MMO that, despite not being a cash grab just yet, probably will be within a few years. Don't play this game. Save yourself the time and the money. There's already a fully released version of Chrono Odyssey that's been out for years. It's called Bless Online. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video,
don't play that one either.
A like, a comment, a sub, those things help a bunch. And if you really enjoyed the video, consider becoming a channel member. But I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.
Yeah, I think that was actually a pretty good video. I like that. And the beta is an old version of the game, not where they're at right now. It doesn't matter yet, but yeah. I know I had somebody else tell me that you know, but it was NDA. And so, like, you know, like I didn't say that myself, but that's true. This is the Waydot video. I'll link you guys the video and give it a like. And anybody, 33K players, it seems like the filter didn't work so bad. Well, if I pull up and I look at how many people are playing the game, let's take a look and see how people are doing. So the game having a decrease in players from Friday to Saturday is a colossal failure. This is a huge failure. That's really, really, really bad. And if you compare this graph right here, so every single other video game that has a successful launch, like even Dune Awakening will probably even then, look at this, Dune Awakening even today, multiple weeks after its release, is still experiencing an increase in players on the weekend. So if Chrono Odyssey has like almost 20,000 players that are choosing not to come back and play the game literally the next day of the game, this is a huge failure. It's still a playtest. It doesn't matter. Like, why would that even matter at all? That has nothing to do with it. Yeah, didn't you rage quit, Dune? I didn't rage quit, bro. I depression quit it. I did. I'll link you guys the video. Give it a like. I agree with everything that he's saying in this video, by the way. He's totally fucking right about this. He 100% is right. I'll read a few comments about this topic, too, because I feel like it's interesting to discuss. I like discussing it. It's much worse because not even the new guys are picking it up because you're not judging the game in its final state. Yeah, you're right. Of course. Why would I want to play a game if even the beginning of it is bad?
Anybody?
Like, every argument that you're going to use is just copium. Literally every single argument is just pure copium. Like, New World didn't have these problems at release, and even New World was bad. So, New World, like, the problems with New World didn't manifest until, like, way later on in the game. Like, way, way, way later on in the game. You get one chance for a first impression. Exactly, yeah. Most people don't care about the playtest. They look into the game, they go, okay, this might be cool when it comes out, and then they drop the playtest. Okay, so I'm just thinking of some examples that disprove your point. So we could look at Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Wilds. I think that game disproves that point. I think also the Stellar Blade demo disproves the point as well. Arc Raiders disproves the point as another example. And let me think, is there one more that I can disprove the point with besides that? Dune? I don't know if they had a playtest for Dune or not. PoE 2? Yeah, PoE 2. Yeah, PoE 2 grew in players also after the first playtest. And that was a beta as well. So again, like beta being an excuse, once people have their hands on the game, if the game is dysfunctional the first time people play the game is bad. It's that simple. Deadlock? Yeah, Deadlock is another example. So, like, I can come up with a lot of examples. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 is another great example. Baldur's Gate 3 had a very limited early access window and, amount of content that you could do. And that content was high quality and people were able to play it and enjoy it. And it was, in a certain sense, an indication of the quality of the game. And Concord is another example of what like Chrono Odyssey's example, where Concord's playtest immediately went down. I think that you can constantly and you can very regularly track the success of the playtests of a game to its actual release performance. That's it. And so didn't drop it first day? Yeah, exactly. I hate how sluggish it is. So I can come up with like a million examples and like a million ways to disprove these arguments. But at the end of the day, I really think that what I'm saying is genuine. And I'm saying this out of a position of like I want this game to improve. And that's why I'm suggesting improvements for the game. I'm not just saying this game's like with Star Wars Outlaws. I didn't give any suggestions for the game because it was a piece of shit. I didn't even want to play it. I want to like Chrono Odyssey, but there's a lot of things with this game they need to improve in order to make it better. And if they don't improve these things to make the game better, the game will not be a success and it will fail as a commercial product. Whether you think that players deserve to be able to play the game or they deserve to be filtered or there's skill issue if they can't understand it, at the end of the day, you're going to be playing a dead MMO that's going to get shut down or subsidized by pay to win. One or the other.